Every generation has seen fighters rise. But most of them fall.
Hi there from Nakatani. And he chases him down.
And when the dust settles,
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last. And
your career, the monster?
Naoya, I like Naoya. Before he became, I teach him in Japan.
Really?
Yeah. And Naoya, if he's thinking to moving up in weight division, I hope that I can teach him and supervise his workout and training, and we can do that.
So you want to train him?
I wanna train him and supervise his training, or if he wants to moving up to higher weight division.
What did you think about his last performance?
Huh?
What did you think about his last performance?
Oh, fantastic! He's a good performance, fast, quick, strong.
What's your message to Naoya Inoue if he's watching?
Oh, congratulations to your last fight, and keep up the good. So it's not like that. It's not like that. You have to go.
そう下に行ってください。そうすると、でもこういう感じ。
좁은 가까이
Naoya Inoue is all set to clash with Junto Nakatani in what is going to be the biggest fight in Japanese boxing history. The undisputed super bantamweight champion will look to put up a stellar show and stay undefeated as he takes on the fellow undefeated Junto Nakatani at the Tokyo Dome on May 2nd, 2026. Bill it as the Battle of the Samurai. This is a blockbuster of a showdown featuring two of the sport's top pound-for-pound stars, with fans and experts eager to see who shines and comes out with the victory. One boxing legend has already picked in this fight. Manny Pacquiao had the opportunity to train in Japan and has no doubt that the 4-division world champion can beat any opponent no matter how difficult the challenge is. However, sleeping on Junto Nakatani could prove to be a fatal mistake because he is probably the only one who can put an end to Inoue's stellar run. He's been training hard for this fight, and he's eager to show the world that no boxer is invincible.
The next station is Tanahara.
There's always been a debate about who has been the greater fighter between Inoue and Manny Pacquiao. Top Rank's Bob Arum has promoted both fighters, and he had a surprising thing to say about Inoue.
Inoue eclipsing the star power of a fighter as great as such as Manny Pacquiao.
I think he's a bigger star than Pacquiao because Pacquiao was more normal as a fighter. And Pacquiao struggled with opponents. He was a great fighter, Pacquiao. But again, he didn't have the same body of work that Inoue.
Manny himself has praised Inoue countless times. He wants Inoue to succeed and conquer the lower weight divisions just like he did.
Watch boxing now, you're still into it. Do you enjoy watching boxing?
Yeah, because boxing is my passion, so that's why I'm enjoying watching boxing.
Do you have a favorite fighter now that's active?
Right now, Asian, like Naoya Inoue.
Amazing fight.
He's a good fighter, and I hope that he will accomplish in different weight division also.
Yeah, probably. Well, such a quality.
In another interview, Manny revealed the reason why he admires Inoue so much. Besides being an Asian champion like him, Manny sees his younger self in Inoue. He revealed that Inoue was just like him, determined and conquering one division after another. He also offered to take the Japanese star under his wing and train and advise him full-time.
Inoue, I'm proud of him. He's from Japan in Asia, in our place. So his style is like when I was young, like 15, like when I was 115, 122, 128. Inoue is, he can fight in different division. If you want my advice how to do what to do, I can give him advice.
You can get him the 8 divisions?
I don't know. 8 division is hard to accomplish.
There's a reason why Naoya Inoue is always compared to the Filipino boxing legend. During an interview with Ring Magazine's Max Kellerman, Manny Pacquiao finally broke the truth on the boxing lessons he gave Inoue all those years ago in Japan. Today, Inoue is a star because Manny had a major role to play in the pound-for-pound stars' rise through the divisions.
Everyone's looking for the next so-and-so, right? The next Manny Pacquiao. And the guy who's come closest to me is Inoue, the monster.
Inoue, yeah.
And you just asked me about Inoue. Are you a big fan of Inoue's?
Yeah, I like him. I like the way he fights.
Is he the closest thing to you? I'm not saying he's as great as you, but is he the closest thing to Pacquiao that we have in the game right now?
Oh yeah, I can say that. Closest to me, because when he started, I went to Japan, and then he asked me about what the proper punches and techniques like that.
Well, he learned it well.
Yes.
Because he's been giving them the proper punching techniques.
Well, I told him
across
that
4 divisions.
The most important in boxing is footwork. When you have footwork, then you can do a lot of things.
Right. Is that what Freddie gave you when you got to Wild Card? Did that take your game to the next level, the footwork?
The footwork is the best.
Because before Freddie, you were in and out, and then with Freddie, you started giving him more angles,
side
right?
By side, side by side. Head movement.
It was bad enough when it was just in and out with Manny. Once he started giving him angles, it was
He is close to achieving legendary status, but there's still some way to go. On May 2nd, he has a massive hurdle to cross as he fights for the undisputed Super Bantamweight Championship. Zittel recently broke down the fight, comparing it to the legendary Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns rivalry. Despite some skepticism, they argue it is Japan's equivalent Super Bowl of boxing. Nakatani mirrors Hearns as the younger, taller, and devastating power puncher, while Inoue represents Leonard's superstar status and elite hand speed. They emphasize that both fighters are in their primes and bringing significant hardware to what is considered a definitive historical test for Japanese boxing dominance.
But I'm not coming here to box with Junto. I'm coming here to really make a statement and go through this guy. So that could either work for him or could work very much against him. But I think he understands I think both guys understand how big this fight is for their country and for boxing history. And I think it's going to be, Sean, what you initially propped it up to be when we did our first video, but last year, which is the Leonard Hearns of Japanese boxing.
I was getting there.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was getting there. And it's funny, because I got a lot of pushback on that on Twitter and stuff. I think like, come on, you're gassing it up, right? Let me just start by saying I don't think Junto Nakatani is the caliber of Thomas Hearns, who, even though guys like Iran Barkley got to him, and it's like, you know, a pressure guy who took away some of his distance, like Hernandez Reyes against Nakatani. But here's the thing: heading into the first Leonard Hearns was a WBA welterweight champion. That was the accomplishment to his name, right? Leonard was a 2-time welterweight champion, WBC. For comparison's sake, heading into this fight, Inoue is a 4-division champion, 2-time undisputed champion. Alongside Crawford and Usyk, the only guys to be 2-time undisputed in the 4-belt era. Nakatani unified at 118. He became the unified lineal bantamweight champion, and he captured a WBO title twice in 2 weight class previous to that.
Correct.
So technically, even though I think Inoue is more Leonard quite than Nakatani, it's close enough. And the point is, relative to Japanese boxing, it's their Leonard Hearns. And they're actually bringing in more hardware to their name heading into they're older.
Because they're deeper into their career. They're more into their career.
Right. Leonard and Hearns were 23 or 22 and 25 in age. Super fights don't happen anymore. But they're in the prime of their careers. And Nakatani, like Hearns, is the younger, taller, devastating puncher from the absolute outside. And Leonard, like Inoue, is the superstar, boxer, puncher, athletic extraordinaire.
Faster hands.
Yeah.
Superior speed.
There you go. Although Hearns was fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, to be fair, I don't even. Yeah. But there's a lot of comparison.
Breaking down the fight, Zittel and his co-host had an interesting opinion on how this fight plays out. They noted that while Nakatani didn't look his most dominant recently, his power remains a significant threat, especially since Inoue may be less durable than previous opponents. They believe that 2 main scenarios could play out during the fight. Either both fighters exchange knockdowns leading to a stoppage, or Inoue's superior class and speed take over if he avoids early trouble. Zittel emphasizes that Inoue must be defensively sound against Nakatani's mechanical but dangerous style to secure victory.
Huge fight. You know, Junto's coming off a performance where, you know, he didn't look his normal dominant self. So there's a lot of questions about Junto going into this fight. But to be fair to Junto, Inoue is not as durable as Sebastian Hernandez Reyes. I think a lot of those combinations that he was lighting Sebastian Hernandez Reyes up with in the early rounds, Inoue probably, if Inoue gets hit with those same shots, he probably doesn't stand up as well to those shots. So I think this is an interesting fight, Sean, because I think early on in the first 3 to 4 rounds, if Inoue isn't defensively sound and he is too aggressive for his own good, he could taste the canvas in the first 3 to 4 rounds. But if he's able to navigate that, I think Junto's style is a bit more mechanical and predictable than, you know, some of the other guys he's been fighting. And I feel like the way it's gonna go, Sean, is basically what I'm saying is either A, both guys are gonna exchange a knockdown in this fight and someone will get stopped, or Inoue won't get dropped in the first 4 rounds, and I think the class will tell over time because of the speed advantage. What do you think?
I like that. I think those are 2 excellent scenarios you just laid out there.
Yeah.
And I think, if Nakatani were to win this fight, then this would be one of the all-time examples of styles really do make fights.
Right.
Because Hernandez Reyes isn't in the same galaxy as Naoya Inoue overall.
No.
Inoue would have handled someone like Hernandez, I think, in much more decisive fashion than Nakatani. He's a shorter fighter, more evened out frame throughout.
Yeah.
So Hernandez Reyes got underneath Nakatani after taking his best early, and it wouldn't have been as hard for Inoue to handle him, shortening up his shots.
Supposedly, I don't want to cut you off, but supposedly Inoue sent Hernandez Reyes home in sparring because he was running through guys at the Ohashi gym. So allegedly, you know, I wasn't there, but that's
Inoue is definitely going into this fight as the favorite, but ruling out Junto Nakatani is a massive mistake. Tim, Bradley recently broke down Nakatani's bow and arrow boxing style, which relies on a dominant lead hand to control range and set up a powerful backhand. Bradley notes Nakatani uses a wide base to force opponents to reach, creating openings for counters. He emphasizes that Nakatani's success depends on maintaining distance and timing shots in between his opponent combinations. Additionally, Bradley highlights Nakatani's cleverness in using a 45 degrees angle to make punches travel further and his habit of tying up opponents on the inside to reset momentum. Overall, he views Nakatani as a dangerous rangy counterpuncher who thrives on reach and timing.
You remember that knockout that Nakatani did against Maloney? Yeah, man, something like that can happen. You know, I noticed that even though, like, Nakatani, he has the type of style where, you know, he's like, I don't know, it's like he's born like a bow and arrow. You know what I mean? Like, you give a person a bow and arrow, and he pull that thing back and released, and then, you know, then take off and run and try to hide behind something, you know, and pull that bow and arrow back and release. That's the style that, like, for me, Nakatani has. You know, he has that fencing type of style up front where he uses that lead hand to control distance and range and to, you know, win that lead hand battle, to be able to set up that bow and arrow backhand that he got where he can throw it straight, he can throw it underneath. He has various ways, man, in throwing that shot. I see him also do like an inside slip and a body shot off a right hand, where he will slip inside of the right hand and throw a body shot at the same time. I seen him loop it and go to his right. You know, I seen straight lefts down the middle, but everything is all predicated off that lead hand and if he can draw his opponent in. And I noticed that he keeps that wide base because he wants his opponents to have to reach. That's what he wants. He wants you to reach so he can teach. So that wide base, that puts his head a little bit further back and his body a little further back, and then you got to deal with that front leg, that front foot. And then when you try to step on that angle, and the funny part is he'll give you that outside position. That Nakatani will give you that outside position. That's fine. He doesn't mind that at all because he understands stepping in a 45-degree angle to make that right hand have to travel a little bit further, stepping in a small little angle, 45 degrees, to make that right hand reach a little bit longer. And then that's when he counters you while you're lunging in or, you know, as you're coming in.